You have seen enough. You have gone through enough. The challenges that you've seen, that you've gone through, has prepared you. And it has prepared you how? It has prepared you to be able to witness, to be able to realize your own abilities, to your own capabilities. And if you are not seeing it, if you're not witnessing it, and if you're seeing still a lot of pain, a lot of challenges, inner conflicts, this is just a recognition that you need to have. And this is why I needed to share this with you, because this will come into your life before everything shifts, everything changes. And this is why this message is really for you to recognize that whatever you have been running away from, whether it's people, whether it's situations, whether your own self, whatever you have been running away from, it requires you to acknowledge that. Acknowledge what you have been running away from. Because you can keep running away, but what you feel, how you're feeling, and what you've gone through is running with you. It is going with you. Whatever you have kept within, what you are not willing to let go of, consciously or subconsciously, it is going with you anywhere you're going. So recognizing that, acknowledging that, yes, I am running away from something. Yes, I am running away from these people who are toxic, who are horrible, who've done so wrong to me. Recognizing. Because without recognizing, without acknowledging what you are running away from, you will keep running away from that same thing. And that same thing will keep being attracted to you because you are resisting your outside. The reality that is outside, you are resisting. And you are resisting that reality and you are running away from that reality. But if it's within that energy, that recognition never happened, you will keep attracting what you are resisting. So when we run away from something, go somewhere to find new environment, to find new people, to find what we truly desire, we can desire it from that place, that this is my ideal place, this is where I want to be. But if we haven't recognized, acknowledged what we are feeling, what we are really experiencing, that we are hating it, we are absolutely hating the reality that is presenting itself, that I don't want to be here, this is not right, this is not my reality. I want to be there where I am around people who are like me. I am fulfilling my vision. I'm living my purpose. I'm living my calling. I am attracting abundance and everything's working in my favor. That's the reality we want to be there. But if it's within that, I hate this, I really hate this, then we are not acknowledging and recognizing the reason we have is still the reality that is not aligned with our vision, is because we are hating something. And when we are hating something, we are in frequency of that. In a negative way, we are still in frequency of that, even though we don't want to be there. But there's part of us is in alignment with that hate. And I need you to hear this, because this what needs to be heard from you in order to change everything. Because this recognition is important, this acknowledgement is important. It is important for you to recognize. Because if you keep hating something, that means you are in a resonance with that thing, whatever that thing is. It could be somebody who's very horrible, toxic, terrible human being that is in your life that has traumatized you or tortured you. You are hating, you are in resonance with that. Because what needs to be shifted, it needs to shift that feeling and emotion to be no longer in resistant to that person, that situation, that job. Because the longer we keep that emotion, the longer we keep that feeling, that frequency that is in alignment with anger, with hate, with sadness, with that, why am I here? I need to be there. Why am I here? We are in resonance of that frequency. This is why we are here. And I understand completely that certain places, certain people are wrong, and that's why when you make a decision to leave, and that's okay. That's allowed. But if you are keep attracting the same thing, doesn't matter where you go, doesn't matter what you do, you are keep attracting the same thing, then that acknowledgement needs to be there, that there's something within me is in resonance with that thing that I'm attracting. Something within me. And that's a hard thing to do. And this is why I say that after you recognize this, the shift will happen, the things will change for you, because this is the time for, and sometime I have to have that harder conversation with you for you to recognize that what is missing, that missing piece, that missing link that needs to be shifted, healed, released in order for you to be in alignment with your vision, your dreams, your desires. And it sometimes is harder because not everybody is ready to hear it. Not everybody is. And I feel that this is your time to hear this. And it is coming from a lot of unconditional love and compassion for you, because I want you to be there where you want to be. I want you to be there. And it's not just about only thinking all the great thing in order to manifest. We have to do some inner work. We have to hear sometimes harder things that we don't want to hear. We have to do that, because that's the real work. The inner work is the real work. Everybody can tell you that you are the most amazing human. Everybody will tell you that you have the light, you have the awareness, and you are awakened. That's amazing. And I recognize that in you. But there's also the real work is really standing in front of those challenging thoughts, patterns, feeling, beliefs, fear. It's important to stand, come face to face with it, because that's when you become your warrior self. That's when you become and step into your power, to be able to stand with your fear, to be able to stand with that discomfort, that inner conflict, that inner battle, that resistance, being able to face it, allowing that to come to surface. That is a real work. That's what leaders do. That's what people who are doing a real work, who are really transforming, who are really moving, they are doing that work. Because by keep saying all the nice thing that this is going to happen, this is going to happen, without really looking inwards, without really focusing what is going on here in your heart, in your soul, then it is all surface. And it's okay to focus on surface if it's in alignment, if you're feeling like that from within. But if there's a misalignment, if there's a this feeling that I'm not where I want to be, I'm not attracting what I want to be. I have done work for years and years, and I've been working for many, many years, but something hasn't been shifted. The reason it hasn't been shifted, because there is this feeling that why I am still here. That is in alignment with that feeling that you don't want to feel, right? Whenever we say, I don't want this, we are actually saying, this is what my frequency is. I am in alignment with what I don't want. That's what we are saying. This is why this recognition, this acknowledgement needs to happen. You have to recognize people, places, things that are happening in your life and that are around you, even though you've done a lot of work, you've gone through a lot of process, you've gone through a lot of challenges, but if it's still in resonance with your frequency, with your energy, it will present itself in your life, because the frequency energy never lies and it delivers what you feel. It doesn't matter what you say. So, in order to have, and I feel that shift is there, this is why I'm having this harder, more challenging conversation with you, because the shift, you are literally there. And this needs to be heard for you in order to take that step to move forward in that place that brings you closer to your vision, your dreams, your reality. So recognize that. Recognize that if you are in resonance with any frequency that is not in alignment with where you want to go. And I understand that it can be challenging to face your fears or things that you went through and trying to figure things out on your own. And this is why I am here. This is why I'm doing this work. This is why I want to help you elevate this pain, let go of this pain, to be in alignment with your higher vision, because these inner conflicts sometimes it's harder to break free, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault because you're not meant to know everything. You're not meant to figure everything out by just watching YouTube videos. This is why I do what I do. This is why I work with people, to be able to hold their hand, to be able to help them to heal those inner blocks that are in them, that are stopping them from moving forward. And that's why we have teachers, that's why we have guides, that's why we have people to really lean on, to seek support, to have support, to be able to take that next step. I trust that that is clear for you, because you are so close, and the last thing you want to do is to try to figure everything out on your own, because people who try to figure things out on their own, they take years to figure things out on their own. They think that they can figure it out. The bigger shift happens, the change, the transformation happens when somebody who has already walked that path can teach you and show you what that looks like, what that feels like. And this is where I want you to not feel like you are alone, because you're not. You're not alone. If your reality doesn't look like the way you want it, then this is the time that is going to shift. That it's going to change. If you heard this, if you understood the depth of this message, if this has some resonance, because it is in resonance with you, that's why you are here. That's why you are watching this. That's why you are seeing this. So there's a part of you is in resonance with that version that sees that light, that sees that possibilities, which is beautiful, right? But there's part of you that is still stuck to that self, that is in pain, that is suffering. It is harder place to be. We have to acknowledge that part is existing and that is happening. And in order for you to let go of that part is to release, heal, recognize, acknowledge whatever you are running away from. What is that? And why you're running away from, and shifting that energy to alignment to your vision, in order to bring that to your reality. And every time you are not seeing the results that you are hoping for, recognize this part of you is still in resonance of something that you do not want. I trust this video has given you what you really, really needed. And I do believe that it has. Other than that, if you would like to work with me, if you want me to help you to shift your reality, shift your life in a way that is more aligned with your own truth, your own inner essence, then do check out the masterclass linked below, and like this video if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel. And may the light in me reaches the light in you.